Hi, Stacy. I'd like to talk with you, please.
Amber, what's wrong with you?
Nothing. Are you going to let me in?
Sure.
Mother, what are you...
Hello, Amber.
Wait a minute, don't move. Do you realize what this is?
No.
This is the first time we've all been together in more than 4 years.
Well, here you go. I just hope this second cup has a little bit more conversation than that first one did.
I'm sorry. Hey, and you've got no business waiting on me anyway. A woman in your condition.
Don't say it. Don't say it. I don't like being told I'm in a condition. Anyway, it reminds me of going to Mercy Hospital.
Well, this condition is a blessing. The other one, well, that one's over with now. You know, Laurie, sometimes I feel like I'm sitting up in a tree watching a parade.
You mean like Zacchaeus?
No, he watched the Lord. I just watch my problems. I mean, one passes by and another one comes along down the street.
Well, they do pass by, though. You talking about your hand?
Yeah, my hand, my job. I'm a surgeon who can't operate, a doctor without a hospital.
But you're not a husband without a home.
"4 years, huh? Well, next time, let's try for 10.
Please, Amber, I want you to stay.
We all do.
Yes, Mom and Dad just happened to meet here.
Oh, right.
Oh, please, Amber.
You know, they wouldn't even be talking except for your plans.
And they're still talking in spite of yours.
We're beginning to discover each other all over again. And we're very happy about it. You're coming between your father and me. It can't ruin our happiness. It'll only force us to ignore you, Amber.
And that won't be too hard for you, will it?
It would be very hard.
Oh, come on. You've had plenty of practice.
Look, do you think I enjoy ignoring you? I do it because I give up. I don't know how to reach you.
It's self-defense.
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful. Let's sing in 3-part harmony.
Look, maybe it's best I do.
Oh, Dave, please, don't go.
I won't recreate the last tragic years of our life together for her sake.
But we've changed.
But she doesn't see that. She'll only bring up the guilt, the pain. Oh, forget it.
What he's saying, Mother, is that into this sweet family picture, someone has come along with a little objectivity.
Objectivity? You haven't thought straight since Dad left.
Go on, ignore me. Disinherit me. I can just see your will. Let's see. I'd probably get a box of tongue depressors from your 10-cent clinic, right?
I want you to leave now.
Stacy!
You have no right to come
Growing
into
up
this.
with no father gives me the right.
You never loved him when he was there.
But I did. When I was 14, I loved him. When I couldn't stand his whiskey-stinking breath, I still loved him. When he spent 3 hours in the morning in the bathroom throwing up, I still loved him. I loved him until there was nothing left to love. I loved him until he killed Kevin.
He didn't kill Kevin. It was an accident.
You know, Kevin protected me. Kevin became the father you never were. Kevin screened my dates. Kevin even looked over my homework. Even when I was stuck with a stupid homecoming float with no flowers on it, Kevin stayed up all night rolling crepe paper. And you were upstairs, you and your DTs, talking to some shirt hanging over a doorknob, half insane. But Daddy gets religion. Mother lets a congressman slip through her fingers. Stacy loses her memory, and I'm the one not thinking straight?
You loved Kevin as much as you loved Gil.
Well, I guess I should head to the clinic.
So are you opening up this morning?
No, Lucille is.
Well, then what's your hurry?
Well, this is Russ's first day, and I feel like I should be there.
So 2 minutes to tell me how is Russ going to help you out?
Oh, look, I know you're skeptical, and I was too. But even though he can't accept God's grace, Russ Weaver's a changed man.
Well, what's he going to do there?
I've been thinking about that. I think he'll function mainly as an orderly or a nurse's aide. But the important thing is, he really wants to help. And there's plenty to do.
You know what I've been thinking about?
Oh, I've always disliked that kind of introduction.
I have been thinking about you and me and making love.
I've been making a concentrated effort not to think about that.
It's not much fun, huh?
Oh, I'm sure there's a medical term for such an understatement, but right now it slips my mind.
Ben, do you ever think of other women? I mean, with me being in this condition?
To tell you the truth, I haven't. I thought I would, but the temptation's never been that great. I guess it's because I love you so much.
What did you say?
You heard me. Your feelings for Kevin went no deeper than your affections for Gil.
Stacy, maybe we shouldn't
All
get into...
Amber ever does is give her side and walk away. You would have outgrown Kevin. He would have bored you eventually, just like Gil.
What do you know about Gil?
That you two broke up?
So he's seeing you now?
No, we're friends. Gil needs intelligent conversation and a little understanding.
Well, between the two of us, it looks like we can meet his every need.
You can't hide the point in sarcasm. You're a taker, Amber, and Kevin was a giver, more like Dad than you'll ever admit. I'd have sympathy for you if I hadn't lived with you.
You've always hated me for the attention that Kevin gave me.
Yes, Kevin or any other man who couldn't see past your so-called charm and good looks. He would have, though, just like Gil has.
Maybe, Stacy, but he never had the chance, did he? Dave made sure of that.
Stop this. I won't stand for any more of it.
No matter what problem, no matter what lie or injustice, it always comes back to him, doesn't it?
And I faced up to it.
It's not true.
It is, Stacy. I've taken the blame. And I've stopped running away from it a long time ago. But you can't get past the blame, can you, Amber? That's the sum total of your life. Deciding who's at fault. And that's where it ends for you. It's like leaving a ball game before it's finished, or walking out of a movie before it's over. You're not even there to hear the words, "I'm sorry." And I am sorry. But I won't spend the rest of my life being sorry.
Don't mind me, I'm just packing.
Sure. Load up your car and go on over to Stacy's and have lunch. Is that what's on tap for today?
So you've talked to Stacy?
I've talked to my whole family. It was a great reunion. You should have been there. It was a great audience for Stacy, too. Word for word, everything you told me. You are incredible.
I don't regret telling her anything. At least she listens. It proves that your coldness isn't genetic.
Of course she listened. If you told her I was planning to heist Fort Knox, it would be in the headlines tomorrow.
Well, she knows you better than anybody. She knows what kind
I
of person you
don't
really
need
are.
any more character references. I've had enough for my own family. I'm sure you and Stacy will be spending hours comparing notes.
We do have things in common. A little bit more than you and I did.
Like what? Don't tell me you're into bookworms these days.
Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything.
I hope you're not thinking she's going to let her hair down and turn into some goddess. Guess again. When Stacy lets her hair down, she turns from looking like a broom to a mop.
You're jealous.
Of Stacy?
Yeah. It's like another language, Amber. I could tell you, but you'd never get it.
Or care? Look, you just get every last thing of yours out of here.
I don't think I can get it all in one trip.
I don't care if you have to strap it to the hood. I don't want to see you back here again. Hello.
One for you, one for you. What, no. Well, you did it. I hear y'all were in an accident.
Oh, it was terrible. I'm afraid I totaled the car.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, but thank God you're here. We couldn't afford to go anyplace else.
Well, I thank God we're here, too, else I wouldn't have had anything to get up this morning for, would I? Before we can take care of all these boo-boos and owies around here, you're going to have to fill these out. It's just names, address, phone numbers, ages, okay?
Thank you.
Well, now you just come on home and sit right in here until Dave comes over here.
One night's more than you could handle, huh?
Oh, Lucy, just give me a hand. Now, Nancy seems to be having some dizzy spells.
Oh, couldn't I get someone else to help? I mean, she's driving me nuts.
Mutual, I'm sure. Have you been taking the blood pressure pills Dr. Phillips prescribed for you?
Who knows?
Well, why don't we just wait for Dave to give her an
Yeah,
examination?
good idea. I bet she didn't take her pills, though.
This isn't a rocking chair, is it?
No, sweetheart, why?
Oh, no, I'm really in trouble then.
Oh, it's not just... Good morning, Dave.
Huh?
Oh, rough already, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, look what we're starting off with.
Oh, Nancy, how was the TLC at Iona's last night?
I'm afraid I look awful, Dave.
Oh, that's why I brought her in so you could take a look at her. I think it's just more than hangovers.
Oh, well, we'll take a look at her then. Lucille, would you get her ready in number 3, please?
Why do we fool her and have the exam in the parking lot?
Hi, is Ben around?
Well, no. May I help?
Yeah, I'm Russ Weaver.
Oh, how do you do?
Ben was gonna let me help out around here.
What?
I guess he hasn't told you yet.
Well, no, he hasn't, but you're welcome to wait. I'm sure he'll fill me in on it.
Okay, Ben.
Dave, are you coming?
He's coming, he's coming.
If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
Russ Weaver,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, how's that?
I'm Ione Redland. I'm Jean's mother.
Oh, Mrs. Redland.
Yes, seems that you had a little bit of trouble a little while back.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to put all that behind me now.
Oh, by working here at the free clinic.
Among other things, yes.
Can't tell you how thankful I am to have this opportunity to thank you for what you did for Miriam and Jean.
Well, hey, don't worry about it, okay? I mean, what else could I do? That's why I let them go.
Hi, Ione. Russ.
Hi, Mrs. Davidson.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty good. A little stronger, anyway.
Good. Say, did you bring Nancy in with you this morning, Ione?
Just shut up and let the doctor ask the questions.
I don't care who you get. Shelley, Liza is great. Thanks.
Well, I never thought I'd see you turning down a job.
It isn't a job, it's charity. They always need someone pretty to stand next to the donation board at the blood drive. I hate it.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it?
Did you get everything out of the hall closet?
Yes, I did.
Key! I'd better warn you. I shared a room with Stacy for 12 years. She snores.
I'm sure you're gonna look great at the blood donation drive.
Thanks.
But don't bother to volunteer any of your blood. You haven't got a drop left.
Hi, Dave. How is she?
Nothing serious, I hope?
Well, she'll live. All Nancy has is a first-class hangover.
What about her blood pressure?
Well, it's slightly elevated, and I've given her more medication, but I can't make her take it. She's lying down now.
Hi, all. Well, Terry, I'm surprised to see you here.
I was just checking on Nancy.
Hungover.
Well, there's only one cure for that, right? Russ, you got here before I did.
Yeah, how you doing, Ben? Ready to work?
Russ has offered to help out here, and I told him we could always use an extra pair of hands.
On the payroll?
It was a volunteer.
Well, that's very nice of you.
This is...
We've met, and I'm glad to have you aboard.
Thank you very much.
And this is Dr. Dave Phillips.
I've heard a lot about you.
Dr. Phillips.
Well, there's a number of things you can do, Russ. Some of the elderly patients need transportation here. You can use my car for that if you
That's no
want.
problem. I've got my own.
Okay. We get supplies in every day. You can unload, keep a stock record.
With crushed ice.
There's a number of wheelchair patients you can help.
Madam Lawson wants a cold drink with crushed ice. I've got better things to do if you don't mind.
Hey, listen, I can do that if you like.
Well, that's great. There's a little store right around the corner.
Great.
Here.
No, don't worry about it. I'll get it. Don't worry, okay?
Okay.
He seems like a new man.
Yeah, he's got a number of things he's trying to work out, but I think this is just what he needs.
And who are we to argue with free help?
Chesterfield Free Clinic.
Ione, is that you?
Miriam!
Hi, Galen.
Hi.
So Brubaker had Monk put in one of those police lineups.
You're kidding. Was he identified?
No, if he had been, Carla would have blown the roof off.
Monk still hasn't told you where he goes at night?
No, only that he uses his feet.
Well, what would that include?
Well, I see. Probably wine presser, soccer player,
Or
something
he could
like
be starring in a kung fu movie.
that. Oh, Stacey, I tell you, I really don't know. I don't know why he's being so quiet about this whole thing. But quite frankly, I'm getting a little bit suspicious myself.
Well, privacy's important to a young guy like Monk.
Even when he's thrown in a police lineup? Come on.
I'm only seeing it from his angle.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I've been trying everything.
Hi, Stace.
Gil!
You got a minute?
Well, not really. It's been quite a morning, and,
Yeah, I know about your morning. I saw Amber.
Oh, great. I can just imagine what she told you.
Yeah. Well, I knew better than to listen to her this time.
When did you see her?
I had to get some of my stuff out of her apartment.
You're out of there for good now?
Finally, yes. Look, neither one of us has got a chance here to slip into this gracefully, so, how about going to dinner with me tonight?
I've already made plans.
Oh, Stace, I'd really like to talk to you. And maybe you would, too, after this morning.
All right.
Great. Pick you up about 6?
I'll be home.
Good, good. See you then.
Gene, Monk needs his privacy, and so do I.
Now, come on, Stacy. I thought there was nothing sacred between us.
Gil's just a friend.
Just a friend who used to be your sister's boyfriend. Wasn't he the one that you featured in that report you did last month?
I'm learning we have some things in common.
Oh, I can see that.
Friendly, platonic things.
Oh, uh-huh.
Gene, you are acting like a typical male.
Well, I usually am. But, you're acting like a typical female. And that's unusual.
Hey, everyone, it's Miriam. When are you coming back?
Next week. I miss you, Ione.
Oh, and I miss you too. Hi, is Eric?
Oh, he's great. He really loves it up here. In fact, he may stay a little while longer.
You mean you'll leave him there while you come back?
Well, for a while, maybe. But you tell me, how is Daddy first?
Oh, well, he about took my head off when I wouldn't tell him where you were.
And he almost fired Mr. Webster, but you know, he was just being his old self.
Well, I know I did the right thing, Ione, because as soon as I was free from him, everything was much better between Eric and me.
Have you talked to Paul?
Yeah, he'll be coming in from England to Kingsley next week, and I'll meet him there, and if everything goes according to plan, then we'll send for Eric.
Well, you know, we're all looking forward to seeing you now.
Thanks. And would you tell everybody that I miss them and I really love them?
Oh, I will, honey. Bye.
Bye.
How is she?
Oh, just a tad bit homesick, but she'll be back when Paul flies in.
Come on, Ben. Say hello to your favorite patient.
Yeah.
David's really going the second mile for Nancy, isn't he?
I think she reminds him of the problems that he once had.
Not many men around like him, I'll tell you that.
Like Scott.
Like Scott?
Yeah, you know, the same league.
Oh, yeah, definitely.